Hello everyone, this is the TCL 50 LE, TCL's cheapest phone you could get in the US. This slab of e-waste costs about $100. I've seen this go cheaper through carrier deals, but today I made the terrible decision of daily driving this thing for a month. Here's my experience. Alright, before we start, I gotta list some specs, so take your time. I'm not gonna go into detail of this. Okay, think the nerds left the video. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, let's start off with the body and the design. Since it's a budget phone, the body is made from plastic and screen and cameras are made from glass. TCL does provide a bit of water protection. They don't specify on the website, but when you open the SIM tray, there's like a gasket there, so it seems like they put some effort of water protection, but I would not trust it. Also, this camera bump reminds me of the S21, because I mean, look at this, it's like a camera hump. I also like this. I don't know what they did with the camera rings, but it looks way more expensive than it actually is. Just look at that shine on the rings. Other features include a physical SIM card, micro SD card, and a headphone jack. Yeah, take notes, Apple. Surprisingly, this phone packs a pretty big screen. TCL equipped this thing with a 720p 90Hz display that's about 6.6 inches. It is sharp enough that you will not notice the pixels. So another surprise with this phone is that it has stereo speakers. Like, it's not even joking, check this out. They get pretty loud, though they lack bass and treble. The phone also packs a 4000 mAh battery that charges at 18 watts. I mean, it will last you a day with light use. But if, let's say you watch a lot of videos or play games, you're definitely going to need to carry a battery bank. The phone has a basic 13 megapixel camera with a little depth sensor. And on the front, it has a 8 megapixel selfie shooter. It takes decent photos and good lighting, but when it gets dark, it struggles. The photos will become noisy and over-sharping. Videos, on the other hand, are taken at 1080p 30 fps, and it also suffers from the same issues of noisy and over-sharpening in low light. The cameras don't have physical OIS, a little thing in the camera that makes video recording smoother. Instead, it has electronic OIS. Helps a little bit, but still some videos comes out pretty jittery. Overall, cameras are pretty decent for the price. Alright, I saved the worst for last. It's the software experience and performance. Boy, I have a lot to say, but I'll try to keep it short. So, the phone itself runs Android 14 with TCL UI on top. It's a relatively stock experience. TCL did put some software in here like Next Vision and surprisingly RAM expansion, which makes it so you have more RAM. As for like software support, TCL does provide 2 years of security updates on this thing. It might not get Android 15 though. TCL is pretty inconsistent with their update policy. And since I got this thing prepaid, it has a lot of bloat. Like, I uninstalled so much bloat, even that, TCL or whatever added an app to install even more bloat for no reason. So I had to like dig through the app settings and whatever to get rid of it. So I also didn't mention the processor in this thing, because to be brutally honest, that's the Achilles heel of this device. There's so much misinformation about it that TCL themselves don't know what they put in this thing. So for the nerds out there that are still watching, this thing uses a MediaTek Helio G36, an entry-level processor that gets the job done. Sometimes. See, due to the small amount of RAM, slow storage, slow download speeds, and the RAM expansion feature turned on. This thing is slow AF. I mean, still, it could multitask pretty easily. Like, no problem. Just don't expect it to have some apps open. Like, you could game on this thing, but that'd be like very light. The most demanding thing you're gonna be doing on this is watching YouTube videos at 720p. Not even joking. If I try to increase the resolution higher, this thing will get hot and stutter a lot. So, overall, this phone, as I said earlier, is decent value. It offers a bare bones experience with a great screen, stereo speakers, but unless you have a patience of a monk or you need a burner phone, definitely spend more money on a better phone. This is the type of phone you give to your kids, grandparents, or as a backup. TLDR, pros and cons. This phone is cheap AF, has a high refresh rate screen, stereo speakers, physical SIM, SD card, headphone jack, and it takes decent photos. The cons are this thing is painfully slow and unreliable at times, especially with that RAM expansion on. Slow charging and stuttery most of the time. Add to the fact that it has poor touch sensitivity and responsiveness, and the video quality is poor. Just like this video you're watching. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.